Tilted Towers. Welcome to Banks County High School, the show where we interview you, the students. For our inaugural episode, we have one of the most eye-catching students in all of Banks County history. We've got Ruel White with us here today. Hi, Ruel.
What's up, Lane? I'm happy to be here. Happy to be a part of something special. The beginning of a beautiful thing.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if there's one way to start off an episode, it'd be with you.
Of course.
I want to go ahead and congratulate you on your big achievement that just happened. It says here in my notes, you won the Senior Superlative Award for Best Dress. Tell me a little bit about that award.
It's something I've heard about going into high school, obviously, and it's not something I necessarily went for. I more so, just want to look fly, Dressing's a big way to get your confidence up, all that kind of stuff. And it's kind of something that I've been doing, and it's not an award I went for necessarily. It's not an award I necessarily care for.
So you would say, fashion's a really big deal to you?
I guess you could say so. Not necessarily the fashion world and such. I just like what I like.
Right. And, you could say, do you have any influences for your fashion?
Nah, I just like what I like.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe early on it was like Tyler the Creator a bit, but low-key that genre kind of cringe nowadays.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, I just want everyone to know, Ruel White got nominated for Best Dressed. And Ruel, can you tell me a little bit about the sweatshirt I'm wearing today?
Oh, yes, your Levi's pullover.
Tell me a little bit about, are you familiar, you like Levi's?
I love Levi's. My brother Cade, he used to work at Levi's.
Right.
Get the discounts, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So, one day I was looking through Levi's, trying to find some new jeans for me because I wanted some loose-fitting jeans, Mm-hmm. This pair of jeans, kind of like faux jeans. I don't even know if this is real denim or not.
Mm-hmm.
But, I just wanted some good jeans. I was looking through. I found two pairs of jeans I liked. And I found a pullover I really liked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked just like that one, actually. Yeah, I remember I ordered it.
Yeah.
And the next day, I'm walking to my car after some soccer practice,
mm-hmm.
And I see this man, Lane Seahorn, you.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me.
At tennis practice, hitting it back and forth, getting a few rallies in, I guess is what they're called.
Yeah.
And I thought, does he have this pullover that I want, that I just ordered?
Yeah. So, you could say Best Dressed Senior Superlative winner, Ruel White, takes inspiration from Lane Seahorn in a sense. You could say that in a sense, right?
No, I'm
going to just go ahead and move on here. Speaking of senior superlatives, Lane Seahorn was nominated for Best Hair, Most Athletic, and Life of the Party.
He was, wasn't he?
And that's 3. It says here Ruel White was not nominated for 3. How does it make you feel that I got nominated for more senior superlatives than you?
Well, it's kind of like asking Jordan how he feels about someone Paul Zips are taking 30 shots.
Okay, that's not Paul.
It's exactly because you Paul Zipser.
I'm not
Michael
Paul
Jordan.
Zipser.
If
you wanted a real
are you upset that I just took 30 shots and
you could
took
say
16?
like a Robert Horry.
No,
because I have more championships.
No.
Were they deserved?
No,
maybe not
absolutely
necessarily.
Not. Absolutely not.
Speaking of hair.
Speaking of hair, yes.
Let's move on to the mullet.
The mullet.
I just want to know, what was your philosophy going into the mullet? Did you say, I've been bald, I've had white guy hair, it's only makes sense to go into the mullet, what was that your inspiration, or was it more like midlife crisis sort of thing?
Okay, midlife is crazy. I'm just turned 18. So
I don't know.
Chill out on that.
Well, it says here you might be in your 20s. So.
Okay. Well, not true at all. I still have a baby face, but middle school I went from having that Justin Bieber look, and then I got to high school. I hated my hair, absolutely hated it. So I did, of course. Are you on your phone?
Sorry, I just it just was No, go ahead.
Can I continue?
Yeah, absolutely.
Or am I going to be disrespectful?
No, of course not.
Okay.
Of course
so I get to freshman year. I hate my hair, absolutely hate it. Just like, how about I do something drastic? How about I change it completely?
Yeah.
Boom, buzzed it. And I liked it. I kept it till 10th grade. 10th grade, I started growing out a little more. And, in 11th grade, the whole year 11th grade, Brett Kaminsky, Brett Gaten, you all know him, you all love
Absolutely.
him.
He will be
I love him.
Future episode, actually.
Hey,
Yeah.
shout out, hey, happy for him, man. Yeah, he was telling me like my whole 11th grade year, he's like, you should get a mullet, you should get a mullet. And I was like, bro, no, that is so ugly, bro. Why would I ever get a mullet?
Yeah.
And then, you know, at the end of my 11th grade year, I was like, why not? You know, and it's been something that I've been, you know, growing out this whole senior year, and it's a staple now.
It's a staple. You could say, you know, you've got sort of an image. Like I said, you're one of the most eye-catching individuals in Banks County history.
If you say so.
You know, the fashion, the mullet, it's very, you know, the nose, it's all works very well together. I want to move on here. You know, we work in close conjunction with a few fellows when it comes to these types of videos.
Right.
What is your opinion on John Schubert?
Oh, so many words I can think of.
You've done a lot of work with him.
I have done a lot of work with him.
What your opinion is?
You know, John. I mean, I love you if you're watching this, but
Yeah.
you know, there are some things I don't like about you, and you know, I don't want to spill some air out here. You know, I don't want to put negative energy out. You know,
Spilling
where everyone
air.
can see it. Okay.
Sorry, it's very, yeah. I just feel like that works very much with John. He's sort of
like a user of air, like a
Yeah, you could
say it takes up a lot of space.
sure, you could say that.
Maybe. Yeah, you could say something like that for sure.
Well, I'll move on here. Lane Seahorn is a one-time Blitz Player of the Week nominee and winner. It says here, Ruel White has never been nominated or won Blitz Player of the Week. He's played 3 different sports. Lane has only played 1. How does that? I just want to know how that might make you feel when you hear that sort of type of stat.
Okay. You know, when it comes to team sports,
Right.
and you know, sports where there are a lot less people, you know, you can like when it comes to track,
Right, yeah.
you can dictate your own success.
Absolutely, and you ran for a short period of time when you got into
Cross country, yes.
into high school. I just want to put that out there in case
Freshman,
anyone.
sophomore year, you know, you're not expected to be great.
Well,
you know, and I wasn't.
I was varsity by that point. So.
8th grade cross country, we only run 2 miles, and didn't you have a 30-minute time?
So I'm gonna move on here. We're just gonna move on. You know what? I have a gift for you.
A gift.
I have a gift for you.
You're like Nardwuar?
I'm like Nardwuar, except I'm in my prime years, you could say. So I have a gift for you here. My big sack.
In your head bag, yep.
In my sack. Ruel White, can you tell me what the significance of this candy bar is?
Oh, the Mambas. Okay.
It's for you.
Oh, it's for me. For
Yeah,
real?
absolutely.
For real.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so shout out me and Lane in our heyday, Boy Scout legends.
Yeah, Boy Scout legends. I
Okay.
ended up getting another stat. I ended up getting my Eagle Scout.
I never made it past the second rank.
I
whatever that
probably
is.
not. Second class.
So back in Cub Scouts, actually, before Boy Scouts, Lane put me on to Mambas, and I'm not gonna lie. Now every day, whenever we go to hit up Golden Pantry GP after practice,
Absolutely.
I always get 2 of these.
Yeah.
And you know, I actually just finished one off yesterday.
Finish.
Very, very enjoyable.
Yeah.
Definitely reminds me of Lane every time I see it, and I'm thankful that he put me on.
It's very good. If anyone, we're not sponsored by
Yet.
Mambas, but
Yet.
Mamba, if you would like to reach out, we'd love to have you.
Yeah, man.
I want to swing back to sports.
Okay.
I want you to talk. You said you ran a little bit when you got in high school. You also played a little bit of basketball. But now you're playing with the soccer team, and if I'm correct, you're team captain, perhaps.
Yes. Me and our-
That's a large step. Can you tell me about your process from going sport to sport?
You know, my freshman sophomore year, I did 3 sports, and then dropped off completely. Did 1 my 11th grade year, and once again, 1 again. You know, it's something I actually kind of wanted. I was like, that'd be so cool to be a 3-sport athlete.
Yeah.
And then cross country is something I enjoyed because all my friends did it. We all did it together. Basketball is something I enjoyed. I just love basketball. I love basketball culture, all that. But you know, when it got to 11th grade, I was like, man, I hate cross country. Not doing that again. And then with basketball, it was something I wasn't great, I'll be honest. I wasn't great. I didn't have really the confidence to be great anyways. But with that, it was taking time out of soccer, which was always my main thing. I was always soccer first,
Right.
Rather than the other sports. So in the end, it all just became soccer.
Yeah. And it seems like it's paying off for you.
It is. It is.
How'd the soccer team do this past year?
So far this season?
No, this past year. Yeah, do so far this season as well. I was more asking about this past year. But.
Last year we won a game and we drew a game.
Awesome.
The rest were all losses.
Okay.
But last year was not my best year because
improvement.
It was an improvement year. It was a building year.
Right.
New coach, all that building year. I was injured for most of the year. I think it was a serious injury because I couldn't do anything.
Right.
But whatever. So I missed most of my 11th grade year, and now I'm here this year, where we've made a very large step, I think, and I know
a leap.
A leap.
A leap.
True. Our first 3 games were not our best performances.
Yeah.
We played Monroe area.
Mm-hmm.
It was a big loss.
Mm-hmm.
First game of the season, not
Right.
great. Then we played Washington Wilkes. Worst team I've ever played in my life. And it's also the worst soccer we've ever played in our lives.
Wow.
We lost 2-1 in a game we should have mercied them, not even playing. They were horrible. And then, after that, we hear our starting goalkeeper, Junior Hernandez. I love him. We find out that he needs season-ending surgery
Yeah.
on his knee.
Absolutely.
And we don't have really a backup goalie outside of a freshman, but we don't feel comfortable quite yet just putting him on there in his first year ever playing. So our striker, one of our strikers actually is playing goalie for us now, Eric Nava. He's working his best. He's doing his best, and I do like him a lot being at that goalie position. He's trying real hard. And then next game, big loss to Stephens County. But then we bounced back. We bounced back against Towns County.
Wow.
Towns County on my birthday game.
Banks County is really thankful to have you on that team and to have you as a captain. Let's shoot it to some fire rounds, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're stranded on a desert island.
Okay.
Sorry. Editor, cut that out. You're stranded on a deserted island, not a. Thought I was saying
Editor,
that.
cut that out. Cut that out, bro.
Let's run it from the top.
Yeah.
You're stranded on a deserted island. Name 3 people you would bring and 3 items you would have.
Oh, okay. So one person I'd bring without a doubt, Ice Spice. Now, this might be a questionable one. When it's just me and her, I feel like there's no
But
one else.
it's not because you're gonna have.
Well, no,
2
listen to
other
me.
people. Yeah,
Let me talk.
Yeah, totally.
It's interview me, not you.
Well,
when there's no one else around, it kind of feels like I'm the only option for her, and maybe that can work out.
Well,
2 other people I'd bring. Gotta bring my brother Cade, of course.
So, are you 100% sure Ice Spice wouldn't try to make an advance on Cade instead of you?
I know he wouldn't do that to me.
He is a little. He is far more attractive than you, so
Okay.
that could play
Subjective.
huge. I mean, I have a picture of him right here.
I mean, yes, he's an attractive individual, but
I mean,
when it comes to love, I can show Ice Spice that more than he can.
okay. Well, then who would be your 3rd person?
My 3rd person. See, that's where it gets tough. I almost said LeBron, but Ice Spice don't want him instead, so I can't do that.
So, yeah.
Man, I have no idea. Wouldn't be definitely not anyone in this room right now.
Well, it's just me, and
Man, that is tough. Probably like a chef, like a.
okay.
Oh no, Gordon Ramsay would get mad at me.
Gordon Ramsay.
My mom can't cook. It wouldn't.
Well,
be her.
are you a good cook?
No.
Okay, well maybe Ice Spice would find cooking attractive. You're not totally sure, so is there a
You're
chance
right.
that Ice Spice?
Maybe
could...
I should get an old lady chef. Valid?
Sure. Yeah, like rest in peace. Cooking with Linja. Are you familiar?
Oh, I am familiar.
Rest in peace.
Maybe I get one of them TikTok chefs.
TikTok grandma chef.
TikTok
Yeah, that makes
grandma
sense.
chef.
3 items.
Oh, are we? If let's say I bring a phone, do I have a service? and
No,
such?
because it's a deserted island. So,
Yeah.
I mean, you could have if you've got Scribble Knots remix, you could go ham because that's not a Wi-Fi game.
Yeah, okay, man.
But
Well, I don't think I'm gonna bring a phone at that point then.
okay, well, be weird.
Oh, I think I'm gonna bring. Well, okay, no, I can't bring a PS5 or a TV.
Yeah.
Because it's a deserted island.
Yeah.
So I guess I'd bring like a Swiss Army knife.
All right.
Some rope and like
Flint and steel.
yeah,
Yeah.
like
nice.
Minecraft type.
Okay. Some fun answers there. Even more lightning round. We're gonna run into some of your favorites of just certain things. So, favorite color? That's a good color.
Okay.
I'm gonna say.
Okay. I know I seem like I can't pick favorites, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, I really like purple. I really like pink. I think blue is my color. I think blue looks very good on me.
Okay. Well, I mean.
But I gotta go with brown.
Brown. That's weird coming from Ruel White. It's like you're.
Oh, okay.
Like you're diverse.
I thought you were insinuating something, but you're just talking about my last name. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Favorite musician?
Mitski, without a doubt.
Okay. Favorite NBA basketball player? I see you.
DeMar DeRozan.
All right.
DeMar DeRozan.
Not Derrick Rose, even though you're wearing his shirt.
No, I do love
It's a
Derrick
bit
Rose.
Weird. Favorite food?
Oh my God, easy. Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger.
Bacon cheeseburger, yes sir.
Bacon cheeseburger.
Yes, sir.
Favorite restaurant?
Fast food?
Sure.
Or
It just restaurant.
restaurant? I'm not gonna lie, I don't really gotta go to like that. I mean,
I think I know. Firehouse Subs. This
Oh.
video is sponsored by Firehouse. I'm playing.
you know, you actually go into Firehouse Subs, you can see my jersey hung up in the rafters. I am retired.
You used
up
to
there.
work there.
That's my alma mater.
Okay. Favorite TV show?
I don't be watching TV like that.
Okay. Favorite movie?
I don't be watching movies like that, but
All right.
I do actually. I really like Ponyo. Ponyo would be probably my favorite movie.
Cool. All right. That's it for the favorites round, which moves us on to everyone's favorite segment, Rank Your Host. This is the part of the interview where Ruel is going to rank me as his host of today's episode of Banks County High School. So, Ruel, on a scale of 1 to 10, how did I do?
You know, honestly, I don't think there could have been anyone more fit for the job.
Thank you.
Oh,
Sorry.
see, I was gonna give you a 9 or 10, but you keep getting on your phone.
Sorry, I just,
interrupting me.
I'm getting a text message. It's a mayor of Awesometown, you know, he has my phone number, so.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird, because whenever me and him always call and stuff, we talk. I'm over there a lot. It doesn't seem like he knows you. He's never talked about you.
All right, so we're going to rank the host here. So on a scale of 1 to 10, Ruel, what do you think?
10, I think, all the time.
My guy. All right, moving on to our last topic of the night. You have been in some phenomenal productions from the audio, video, tech, and film crew.
Yes.
Guys, including Lane Seahorn, Cooper White, Chase Stevens, and John Schubert. As you know, an addition, as well as a couple of co-stars from our good friends Brett Kaminsky and Julio Jose and Jose Torres Vasquez.
Yeah,
of
you
course.
forgot to mention him.
Of course,
the
you
beautiful
can't
Jose.
forget him. I want to hear just your opinion. You know, we've made a lot of videos. What is your favorite video that you've made in ABTF?
Easily, without a doubt, Guy Finds Goblin.
Guy Finds Goblin.
Guy Finds Goblin, for sure.
Can be found on the Cheesy Giggles, I believe Cheesy Giggles YouTube channel. You can go watch Gubber the Goblin right there alongside. You can also watch the Wagwan Freestyle by the Blokes music video.
Great one, great one.
And the French and Indian War song by Chase Stevens and Cooper White. So you really enjoyed that video. What was it like working with them on that video and also on the feature-length film Power Guys?
You know, working with such a talented group of guys, it's great. You know, especially, you know, most of the time we had kind of what we wanted to say, but not word down, you know?
Yeah,
Not-
so
not-
it's like improv.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with you guys, you know, I could easily, you know, go back and forth with those guys over there. You know, Cooper put on a fantastic performance.
I mean,
in Guy Finds Goblin.
absolutely.
Possibly you know, I like that's possibly my favorite character we've ever had.
You could say he was going to win an Oscar for that.
For sure.
It was an absolutely.
And you know, no one thought he was going to do that.
No.
You know, no one thought he was going to perform so well.
Well, you know, when you have a character that hits so close to home, it's very easy
Yeah.
to sort of sink into that character.
That was really his like Linsanity type of run.
Yeah.
And then afterwards,
It kind of fell off. He played balding. It was okay.
Yeah, yeah.
But other than that, not too great.
and I will say, Power Guys was
It was ambitious.
very ambitious.
There
and
was a lot there.
I don't think we quite.
Hit the mark.
Yeah, I don't think we lived up to what we wanted.
Right.
You know, I feel like, you know, I would love a redo or
Absolutely.
a do-over, and you know, to do justice to the Power Guys and all my guys over at Guy Productions.
Yeah, guys Productions would love to have you back because
I'd
as
love
of
to
late,
come
you know,
back.
they've kind of taken a bit of a hiatus.
Yeah.
It's just been me and John, and I mean, you can't really get much done when it's.
No, you can't. I mean, I heard this interview was supposed to be done months ago.
Well, that's going to do it for Banks County High School. We're going to end with a really fun segment. I have here my shoe, where I have written a multitude of things. And Real White, I want to sign out the show. I want you to write something on this shoe.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. You can sign on this one or this one, whatever is best. It's got a lot of history. I've started writing on it ever since I started the tennis season. Ever since I started practicing, getting back on the court. It's a little memento. Okay. So he is my very first, or one of my very first things that I wrote on here was a hashtag. It was hashtag new big, because new big season for tennis. I wore it once, and they made a fat joke. They said been big, which was it was not nice. But I heard it so frequently from the tennis team. Okay. So he's written. So because I heard "been big" so frequently, I wrote "been big." I crossed out "new big" and wrote "been big." "Been big" has now been crossed out. It now says "born big."
And then what's it say about?
Well, it says ASF, but of course, is that that's the YouTube ASF movie?
Not.
That's like everybody do the flop. Insert that clip right here.
Everybody do the flop!
Don't do that.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Ruel,
My pleasure.
for joining me on the inaugural episode of Banks County High School. And join us next time. We're going to be talking to a gremlin.
A gremlin. Wow.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you later.
See y'all.